Who can represent you before the IRS? Max Drew, Certified Public Accountant, here to talk with you about who can represent you in front of the IRS. First off, let me say that you can always represent yourself. However, that is seldom recommended. That being said, other people who can represent you might be a paid preparer listed on the return in question. The IRS has a special exception for the preparer of your return. However, if they're not a certified public accountant, enrolled agent, or attorney, they may not be the best choice. The three main professionals who typically represent their clients before the IRS are certified public accountants, enrolled agents, and attorneys. They each have their place. In fact, as a CPA and enrolled agent, I am well aware of the licensing process for each. A typical CPA may need 5 to 8 years of combined schooling, professional testing, and working under a licensed professional to earn their CPA license. The college alone is currently around 5 years. The internship is about a year to get qualifying hours, and the testing is considered among the most difficult of all professional tests administered by the state of California, with a very low pass rate for all the required tests. A CPA can represent you before the IRS in all matters short of tax court or other court proceedings. Like a CPA, an enrolled agent can also represent you before the IRS. Keep in mind the level of difficulty in obtaining an enrolled agent credential is much less than that of a CPA. There is also no experience requirement necessary. Many enrolled agents have never been employed by the IRS. There is also no degree requirement for becoming an enrolled agent. Now, attorneys can represent their clients before the IRS, and they have the broadest available rights since they can also represent clients in court if necessary. You also need an attorney if you're facing anything criminal. Fortunately, it is extremely rare for tax matters to end up in tax court. Almost all tax matters are resolved administratively prior to going to court, in which case a CPA or an enrolled agent may be a good choice to represent you. When you do need an attorney, keep in mind tax court tends to be expensive. However, at times it may be appropriate. If you think you need a professional to represent you, you probably do. Please feel free to hit me up for a free, no pressure consultation, and I can help you determine which representation and what kind of professional makes the most sense for your situation. Please avoid making costly mistakes by consulting a qualified CPA. My goal is to prepare your taxes in a way that keeps as much money in your pockets at the end of the year as possible.